Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So a little bit of Pokemon news. Recently new games have been announced, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and these are the starters for the game and I am so excited. Now the final evolutions of the game haven't been announced yet, but I kind of want to, try and make my own. So today we are going to do Sprigatito here, which is a super cute little grass kitten. And I have some things to say about him. So we haven't seen any of the evolutions for this guy yet at all, and or even the other ones as well. But today I want to try and do a character design myself to see if I can make an artwork and guess the final evolution. Now I really don't want a repeat of Litten and Incineroar here. As you can see, I definitely want this kitten to have 4 legs when it evolves, so that's what I am drawing today. When I was watching the Pokemon Direct and they showed these 3 little starters for the first time, my eyes just locked on to this cute little cat and I knew straight away that I was going to pick this one over the others, even though I hadn't really seen them yet. But I am so nervous about what the final evolution is going to be, because a lot of time in these games they'll announce the cute little starters and they will be perfect, they will be adorable, they'll be like the cutest little thing you've ever seen, and then when they evolve into their final forms they're a wrestler or a soccer player or something like that. And I'm not really into like Pokemon that look too much like a human. I want it to be an animal, especially if it starts off like a kitten. I kind of want it to look like a cat at the end, not like a witch or a mage. If you know, you know. It kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable when a Pokemon like evolves into this thing that looks like a man, and they like belong to this little kid who goes around and like fights using this Pokemon that looks like a man. I don't know, I'm not really into that kind of style. I love creatures, I love monsters and animals, and Pokemon that look more like animals and monsters and creatures, those are the ones that I like the most. Like Luxray with Shinx, that is the perfect evolution honestly, because you have this cute little like round-eared cat and then it turns into this like dark looking, like almost like a lion with like spiky hair, and it's just like badass and cool, and that's what I like. Each to their own though. If you love the more anthropomorphic Pokemon, that's good for you. I'm not gonna judge you on that. So let's talk a little bit about the design and the choices that I made for this Fakemon. Now, I decided to base it off the Iberian Lynx, I believe it's called, and I chose this because this guy is a critically endangered cat from Spain, I believe, or it was at least, from there at one point. And of course I decided to base it off that because I believe these new games are based off of Spain, which I just think is so cool and I can't wait to play. So I decided to go with this cat and I thought it would work really nicely, especially since like Sprigatito already has like these little tufts of fur on the sides of his cheeks, as you can see there, and I sort of like enhanced that a little bit to make it look like the fur around the neck of this lynx. I think it works pretty well with the grass type here, as you can see, because it looks like foliage and leaves and stuff like that. And I actually decided to expand on that a little bit with a leaf texture on the body of this guy, which isn't overly like a Pokemon style, but I kind of really like it anyways because lynxes do have these sort of spotty pattern on their body, and I thought it like fit nicely with the theme. Now, I'm not sure what sort of second typing this guy is going to have, honestly, because I was mainly concentrating on making a nice creature design that looks really cool and works with theme, so I didn't overly think about it too much. I was thinking at the beginning maybe I could go with like a dark theme, kind of like how Luxray turns into a dark Pokemon, but I honestly don't think it sort of went in that sort of direction. He doesn't look dark enough for me, like evil or like dark colors enough for me to like believe that it would be a dark type. So with the color palette, I decided to keep mostly with similar colors as the little baby one there, as you can see. And I actually did color drop a few times to pick colors that were the same. But of course, I decided to push it a little bit more and add some darker greens in there, because sometimes with Pokemon, when they evolve, they will sort of like take on a slightly different color palette or just have like darker colors overall. And I think that that works really well, especially with grass type Pokemon, because when you see like leaves and stuff when they're like fresh and new and young, they're like a light green, and then as the leaves on a tree or a plant mature, they sort of go to a more dark green. And I think that works pretty well with this grass type Pokemon. I really liked the tufts of leaves on the front of Sprigatito's chest, so I decided to enhance that a bit and add the green around the edges of the face because it had a nice contrast, as well as extending the leaf shape on his forehead to make it more 3D, like these leaves are sticking out. And of course, I decided to extend that along the tail and along the back too, to make him look like he's like a cat with like its fur puffed up and it's like trying to intimidate you. Looking at the pattern of a lynx around the eyes, there are a slight highlight around the eyes, so I decided to add that in. And then I decided to add in some more red tones because I really liked that Sprigatito had some really cute like red eyes. So I decided to give him some pink tips on his ears as well as the eyes and nose. And honestly, I think it turned out so nice. So here is my final result for this guy, and honestly I think it looks really cool, and I kind of really hope that Pokemon go in this direction when designing this cute little kitten's evolution. And let's hope it's not a man standing on two legs with like cat ears or something. Now I am going to be doing designs for the other two starters really soon, so keep an eye out on that on my channel. I just kind of wanted to keep sort of separate videos for each of these because I really wanted to give them the attention that they deserve. So if you're new here, my name is Sarah. I love Pokemon, I love drawing, I love creature designs, I love making lots of artsy things, and subscribe if you haven't already. And comment below if you like Pokemon and if you are going to get these new games. What do you think of these starters, and which one is your favorite? And if you don't really like Pokemon, well, I'm glad you're still watching this video. That must just mean that you like my art. And if that's the case, I really appreciate you. You are awesome. Hope you're having a lovely day. Please stay safe out there, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.